9 points to 6 the scoreboard, and we're into the 22nd minute of the second half in a game certainly that's fairly absorbing, fairly entertaining to watch, of what tenacious defending, tenacious attacking by the Clyda Rovers men. The Claremen ain't giving up, far from it. They kick out to this side and they go rising into the hands of a player maybe that doesn't rise at all, and that's James Murphy. James Murphy now decides to leave it to Gavin Carey, but what speed by Indo Gorman, who gathers it. Gorman goes to ground, and for the third time the referee has made a decision that's not in the best interest of Clyda Rovers. Padraig O'Sullivan for Scott Glennon. Reese Kerry is the referee, and he gives the ball as far as Shawnee Malone, not the referee. Maybe it is, and is kept in play. Sideline ball across there. It's into the hands of midfielder. There is Conor Cleary. Cleary is fouled, and away go the Clare champions. The referee calling over one of the Clyda Rovers men, and I will tell you what's he going to do with him in a minute. It's Conor Flanagan, the midfielder, and when it's all over it's going to be a bit of a booking, but the referee has made one or two little decisions. John Fintan Daly.
Yeah, well, look, Padraig O'Sullivan, he's definitely making it hard enough for Clyda Rovers. You know, they've had to earn all their fees, to be fair, and you know, St. Joseph's are still in touching distance even at this point, even though on the play Clyda are out of sight. But listen, it's only a 3-point game. It's only a 1-score game if it comes to that, but hard to see unless they get a goal, and look, that could happen too, but they're not getting enough possession and they're not getting forward enough. And that man again, I was going to say it was actually Ray Carey in possession, giving it to Padraig Milan.
And he gives it to Padraig Cassan. Great ball from Carey to Cassan, a great interception, and finish Gavin. Oh, lovely layoff here. Milan is trying to shoot. It's trying no more. It's over the bar from Padraig Milan, but the pass was in traffic from a real star in the making. That's Keane O'Sullivan, and that man, Padraig O'Milan, 37 years of age, has found the target. What a point and what a score. Padraig O'Milan knocked that one over as St. Joseph's from Miltown Malbay make a switch. 10 points in 6 for the very first time they've got, well, the second time they got 4 points ahead, and this now in the 23rd minute. Change has been made on the St. Joseph's team, where they've introduced fresh impetus, fresh legs for the last 7 minutes of this enthralling competition that is the AIB Munster Intermediate Football Championship final. 1 or 2 players cramping, and there's a big Buckless coming to midfield for the Miltown men, and he certainly could be a guy that would catch a couple of high balls. We'll just keep an eye on the identity of a fella called John Mead. I would imagine you're going to hear a little bit about him before the end of this particular commentary, brought to you live and exclusive on Cork Sports Saturday. Ned English, one of the biggest potato farmers in Western Europe, walks along the sideline, and one of the respected coaches of Gaelic football. The scoreboard at the moment, 10 points to 6, play held up for an injury to one of the Clare players, but John Fintan Daly, so much honest endeavour by both sets of players.
Yeah, and Clyda Rovers are the better side, and that score is certainly important because it was over 10 minutes since Clyda Rovers had scored, and Padraig Milan was at the end of it. Padraig Cassan was involved before that, and as the game has gone on, Padraig Cassan has grown into this match. He's become more and more important. Fionn O'Shea also very good up around the centre-back position, but Miltown Malbay, having started so well, as I say, they start the possession, and once again Clyda Windy, no question they're the better side. They're 4 points up, they should really be further ahead. They're linking the ball right and left, playing it into space very, very well. They're in control of this game, and bar a goal now, Party, it's very hard to see only one result.
Yeah, I just wonder about the clock in Derry's. Will it stop at 5 o'clock to map this occasion as the ball is taken forward by Niall Milan once again? He gives it in as far as Conor Flanagan. Conor Flanagan to Gavin Carey. Carey has Milan behind him. He goes to use him in that particular moment. Niall Milan has it, and Milan a lovely crossfield ball there where it's taken by Conor O'Sullivan, and Conor O'Sullivan give it to the fox that is Kenny, and he gives the passes straight, and now it's taken forward. And the foul there, whether a book here, I wonder, and I would imagine they're coming across to take the name of the Conor O'Sullivan is the player in question, and we'll just see what the referee is going to do this one. A little bit of a bouquet, I would imagine, and a yellow card will be shown to the Clyda Rovers men, who are doing some defending as well as attacking. The yellow has been shown, the free will be in, and there are 5 minutes remaining. There are 4 points between the sides, 10 points to 6 in favour of Clyda Rovers. They trail by 4 points to no score. Since then they've improved though, outscored their illustrious clear opponents by 10 points to 2. The kick is on its way from 45 metres. It's in the air, it's dropping in around the goal mouth area, and Keane Conway flagged it out for a wide ball. That is as good as a score as we head down. 4 minutes remaining, 10 points to 6, 4 points between them. And I wonder, are Clyda Rovers getting ready to accept the trophy, or is there so much in it yet? You're with remember tomorrow Cork Sports Sunday, we have live coverage of the county under 21A hurling championship final. What a match that should be. Blackrock putting back-to-back titles against Middleton, who are serious opposition. Another change has been made here by Miltown Malbay, and coming in for the remaining part of this game is Enda Fox comes in, and he comes in instead of Kevin Keeley. So change has been made. 4 switches have been made by the St. Joseph men. Just one change on the Clyda Rovers spot. A catch over there into the hands again of that man Conor O'Sullivan, busts his way forward, and not to throw the fist back. And remember, in this particular championship, there's only 2 Cork clubs have won it. In 2004 and 2003 was Island Rovers. In 2004 and 2005 it was Carbery Rangers. The pass has gone astray, and it means the St. Joseph have got a possession. This could be a dangerous situation here. Paddy Cassan, oh, beautiful by Cassan. What a vital interception as he now gives it to Kenneth Fitzgerald, who's made a big impression this game, back as far as Cassan. Cassan is driving forward, and I get the impression he's going to try and kick this one. He will kick it, but it's not going to be good enough, and it's out for it's gone outside, and it indication from the umpire that is a wide ball. No debate about that. But Paddy Cassan, he's wishing those legs that are hanging on to him to move a little bit faster. He's the same age that our Lord was on the planet, and a foul is coming from behind by Milan on Gordon Kelly. The free is on its way, and we're talking about 3 minutes remaining for Clyda Rovers to hold out. Another interception, another Paddy Cassan, and the ball coming now as far as Gavin Carey from the Valley. In Clyda Rovers, more than that country, they tell us they don't have a village, they don't have a shop. What a team though, as they give the ball back as far as Conor O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan giving it back as far as not Keane O'Sullivan, giving it back as Conor O'Sullivan, and the pass coming in. O'Sullivan gathers it once again. He's had some match, this young man. So too has Chris Kinney, and Chris Kinney now has given it to O'Shea, and Fionn O'Shea to decide the field here, where it's taken superbly. Now the man who came on earlier on, and that's Kenneth Fitzgerald, back as far as Fionn O'Shea. With 28 minutes gone, 4 points between them. Clyda Rovers are in the ascendancy as they come now for the 5th pass to Gavin Carey, and Carey gives it for the 6th time to Pádraig Milan. Back to Niall Milan for the 7th pass, and Niall Milan has the Fox for the 8th one. Back to Milan for the 9th one, and there's 4 points between them. The 10th one and the 11th one is on its way to Ray Carey, to Fionn O'Shea, and got that wrong. The 12th one is taken by Milan, and Milan all the way back once again, where it's taken by Ray Carey for 13 passes to Niall Milan, the right corner back. The kick pass on this occasion, we've got the 15 passes, they hold on to possession. It's about holding it up right now, and all the way as they have it, that's strung 17 passes together to Niall Milan, the right corner back. They'll all have to get one, maybe the great man himself, and it's now come to him, and that's Pádraig Milan. 17 passes there to Pádraig Milan, holds onto it. It's important not to give it away. He has given it away, and away they come. The Clyda Rovers men under pressure, 10 points to 6, and could it be one of the greatest days, I wonder, from the mighty Ned English as St. Joseph's go moving forward. There's a minute in it, and there's a foul has been committed. A man has been downed. We have a minute remaining. 10 points to 6. 4 points, and the last sub has been sent on, and the Clareman has bowed to cramps and lactic acid, and he will leave the field. And down here underneath us are the wise men that are Ned English, John Walsh, Vincey Toomey, Jerry O'Sullivan, Cormac O'Sullivan, and Brian Flanagan. For club chairman Jeremiah Renan, someday for him as well as the free to be taken. Was it the last free of the action, I wonder? 2 minutes of injury time is to be added to this, and taking this free, and an opportunity on the 38th minute for this one to be put over the bar to put 1 point between them. The kick is in, and over it goes. So it's a free, and it's now 10 points to 7, and there are 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes standing between Clyda Rovers and Immortality, or 2 minutes standing between the West Clareman, Miltown Malbay, and the greatest comeback of all time. 3 between them, 10 points to 7, and we have a minute and a half. Now Clyda Rovers need to defend their lives. The kick-out will come from Keane Conway. Jimmy McGlynn, she's the club secretary, the club treasurer. Aisling Murphy, the club secretary, and Donny Mulcahy is the vice chairman, and it's gathered by the clear champions in a foul, I thought there, but the referee said no advantage and the block down. But it's held on to by St. Joseph. They gather it. They need to get a goal. They're pumping forward, and this time they go down for a wide ball. And Keane Conway will head down to Mallow before he pick up this one. We have 40 seconds remaining for Clyda Rovers to hold out, and what a night it will be back in Mourneabbey, and particularly for their supporters that travelled with the team today, and for some of their supporters who are outside the domain and outside the boundaries of this country right now. Hopefully we bring in the good news that Clyda Rovers become the first club since 2005 to win this championship. It's a long time waiting. Kerry clubs have been dominating it. It's hit through the middle and rising they go, and into the hands who got together this one one more time. It's the Minfin Clare putting a mighty spot forward. They have to get a goal, and there are 10 seconds remaining for them to do so. They need a goal to draw level, and now they have it. They've not the goal, but they have the ball, and they're moving into territory. The player that has it for them right now is a real good full forward. He's thinking about shooting, but he's been surrounded by half of Clyda Rovers. Can Clyda Rovers get it back? They need to get it back to be sure. And again, it's St. Joseph's and Miltown. Malbay Clare driving forward. If he takes a shot, anything could happen. And as the referee looks at the watch, he has blown the full-time whistle, and Clyda Rovers are the champions of Munster. What a day for them, what a result, and what a powerful performance. So many of their players, all over the players, the men that didn't stop the game for them, like Conor O'Donoghue, John O'Hanlon, Seamus Ronayne, Coleman Lean, Sean O'Connell, Declan Roach, Colin Ronayne and Maurice O'Brien. Kenneth Fitzgerald, of course, came into the side, and he made an impression in the second half. As richly deserved victory, I would suggest to you, John Fintondale.
Well, there's no doubt about it. They're a better side. Look, they've won by 3 on the scoreboard. I suppose for anyone that wasn't here, that will look at the score and wonder, and they'll say, yeah, 3-point game must have been a close enough match. It wasn't really. When you take out the fact, the one big stat that Miltown Malbay were 4 points to nil ahead after 6 minutes of this game. So for the rest of it, Clyde dominated. There was always the danger, of course, that Miltown could get a breakaway goal against the run of play, and they were doing that at the end. I counted all 15 Clyda Rovers players within 30 metres of their own goal there for the last play. Better side certainly. They have to earn it. I can tell you they not a lot of breaks went their way, but they have to earn it. They won it well. They were the better side. They had great leadership down the middle. Paddy Milan at full forward, and the other Paddy Cassani centre forward, of course, with a wealth of experience. Flanagan got a very good score in the first half and was an important figure, and the sub that came in as well, Kenneth Fitzgerald played well. But for me, I suppose, if I was to pick a man in the match here, it would certainly be number 6, Fionn O'Shea. In my opinion, he played more ball than anybody. He loved going forward. Sometimes when Kissan was dropping back, Fionn O'Shea was going forward. He created openings. The two Sullivans up front played very well, Keane and Conor O'Sullivan. James Murphy, of course, not as problem in the second half, but single-handedly kept them in the first half. But the other team, that full forward Owen Cleary didn't get enough support. He started very well. Owen Curtin was playing a very good defensive role in the first half, the team captain. But you know, overall, Gordon Kelly had a good game, but there's no doubt about it, Paddy. Singly or individually or collectively, Clyda Rovers are the better side, and it is a first Cork win after 7 Kerry titles in a row. And we roll forward now to an All-Ireland semi-final, and you know, this is bonus territory, but you only get one chance in these things for clubs, and you know, you've got to take that chance when it comes, and Clyda certainly did that today.
Thought of John Finton Daly. The extended panel, we've got Roy Willis, Robert Walsh, Sean Ronayne, David Ronayne, Cathal Green, Kevin Roach, Tygo Connor, Conor Crowley, James Fitzgerald. What a day it has been for Clyda Rovers from the parish of Mourneabbey, 5 miles south of Mallow. It's been their day, winning the Munster Intermediate Football Championship for the very first time in their history. Clock can stop now. It's Clyda Rovers 10 points, St. Joseph's from Miltown Malbay in County Clare 7. And for the moment, it's back to you in the studio.
That's so Munster title here today on behalf of the Clyda Rovers team. They're a fantastic bunch of players. I think you've heard me saying this already in the company, but you won't get any better than these guys, lads. Well done. There's a lot of people I'd like to thank. I suppose number one, a bunch of people we're looking at here. Fantastic support from our Abbey and from Miltown parishes, people travelling here today. They've all really well to do. Thanks very much. I'd like to thank the Munster Council for having this competition. From our Abbey to small parish, the scale of Munster. We're really seeing it. We never tried to go to the day like today.
Who's the captain?
We're delighted to be here in the Gaelic grounds, accepting this cup, and thanks very much for coming. The referee today, the Kerryman, he did a great job. He did a fantastic job, and well done on your part. Our background team, where do we start, like, you know, from Ireland, National Board for the Noel Welch, Tom Harris, Tony Mull, I can keep going. There's a fantastic club in Clyda. As players, we necessarily have any years to know, train and play. These people are here having meetings, done their sessions, and some of the guys are unreal. Our mentors, Johnny, Vinny, Paul Flanagan, and myself, Nadine. We're going to accept this cup, we're not finished yet. It's a day of the club park, and we're going to drive on from here. Here's the 50-40. Just to the Miltown team, you know, you're standing footballing crowd, West there, always renowned for football. You're a senior club, we knew that, we knew what we were to expect today, and I'd like to wish you the best for your senior game next year and the rest of the team to your competition.
Have you? Yeah.
I missed you there.
Dara!
Smile, smile, Daniel, smile, smile.
Daniel, I'm sweet.
Smile, 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 smile.
Dara!
You will have to get for yourself. I'll go.
And
champions. What's happening here? What's happening? When I go down there.
A blast from the past, I say.
For retirement.